Okay, welcome back, I guess. Yeah, welcome back. Let's see what we can get today. We're currently in on a short on oil, literally just taking it. Let me just organize. I'm gonna move it straight to break even. Okay. Okay, amazing. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, okay. Those that are just joining us, welcome. By the way, welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, we're just gonna play this short, nice and short. See whether we can get down here. It might not be the case, but let's see. Yeah. Prices come back up here. We're at break even anyway, so no risk involved. Okay. Let's have a little look at Bitcoin, see what it's doing as well. Bitcoin's rebounding. It's gonna, by the looks of it, we're either breaking down on this next move or just at the hold and test of this level again. Around here, come down, hold, and then build back up. So it's either one way or the other on this move down. If it fails to break, then we'll just hold and then we'll actually move back up. Maybe come back to this point here or back to the top of the range at this level. So we might have a potential quick long position. We shall see. Let's see. FX. Have a little look on here. Okay. So euro pound. Okay, we got back in. We moved the SL straight to break even on the second move back up. It just came right back down to that trend line again. So we might have another potential re-entry. We got out break even, but yeah, we moved it to break even on this secondary test here. We got in here, just pulled back. Sellers came in, so we got almost a double top here. So double top breakthrough. Now we're actually retesting that neckline. So if it holds, we'll just come back down, maybe even down towards 0.868. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, let's see. Thank you for the likes on the stream. See if we can make a move down. Would be very nice. We're at break even already, so it's been a pretty busy day for trading. In all fairness, quite a lot of movement. Yeah. See if we can get a move down. It's looking good. So far, so good. looking good. We're looking good. Once we break through here, I'll move my stop loss just above. Where have we come to? Okay, so we tested that 618. Alright, so ideally we want it to really stick at this point. Now, it could very much come here. We are going to adjust that stop. Just continue keeping an eye on it. But yeah, likely to start thinking about bringing in that stop and cutting that loss a bit short if it does come in. Those that have just joined us, welcome. Feel free to message us in the chat with anything that you want us to go over. I'm more than happy to do so. Also appreciate the likes on the stream. Yeah, always appreciate it. Keep the content as free as possible for you all as well. Yeah, let's see. So we managed to capitalize on gold short. Now I know Surgery. Kept it for a little bit longer, went straight to our take profit, so well done for sticking through with it. It has rebounded back up. We got in short. 1970 was literally our target, which it just hits. We got out a little bit earlier. It started to hold, so we cashed in 120 pips. Now, again, it almost looks like a triple top here, so could actually maybe hold and actually come down a little bit deeper, maybe hold that trend. It's a potential trade that we could capitalize on. And just keep an eye on this oil trade. Thank you for the follows. Okay, I'm moving my stop just above this level here. So we are in profit. Just wait for this. Got 25 seconds. Just need it to close beneath, just to give the indication that the sellers really do want to push this down, rather than just a brief breach and then straight back up, right? Okay, okay, 8 seconds. Da, 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 da. Okay, yeah, we can move it now. 71.71. Let's go. Okay. Alright, we're in profit now. So yeah, nice quick short. We're just playing it. I mean, we've got a little bit of structure here, so I just need to be careful of that. But so far, it's looking good. Yep. I mean, we could actually stop at 71.4. Let me have a little look if that level is hitting with anything else. 71 now. It's alright, it's not too bad. Let's see if we can hold. If we push back into structure, back into the space here, cash in. Let's see so far. Nice break. Just going to go and retest that structure now. else we got? Back up. Still weak buy side. Got 26 minutes left on this hourly candle. If it stays this low, we'll get a nice turnaround. As long as that volume stays nice and low, fails to break out. A little bit different on the 15, but as long as we continue to hold, be looking good. Let's continue back down. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. Okay. Still could break. Yeah, I mean FX has been moving today. It has been moving. Okay, we're holding, we're holding. There we go. That's exactly what we want to see. Alright, let's see if we can make a break of that previous low. See if we can break through here. If we can get down below, we'll move our stop just above the next level. Easy, easy, easy. So far, so good. We're here again. Always happy to join, man. Keep giving us great content. Appreciate you for coming back. As always, very much appreciated. And you know how we do. Well done on that gold trade though, bro. Smashed it. You held to the right point and literally rebounded literally just off that take profit 1970. Literally just breached it. So yeah, well done. Got some nice pippage in there. So look. It's back up. So it was a perfect exit. Absolutely beautiful. Literally just breached it. What was the low? 1969.84. So literally perfect. See if we can just get that continuation on that sell side. Okay. It's happening to the dollar. Slightly down. Still holding that trend line. Still holding that trend line. Yeah. See whether we can continue holding this level. Continue coming up. Got a little bit of a top, but it could just be continuing with its structure, right? Push up. Might get a little bit of a sell off on crypto. Yeah. Just keep an eye on this for now. We'll have a little look at some FX pairs in just a second. Kinda, we drained the pipeline this morning, so we need to hold. Still holding. Yeah, I mean, we came up and retested that area there, right? It's a nice test. Sellers kind of came in there. It's just this here. So, I mean, we're back up at this level. We tested 1, 2, testing 3 times as resistance. So, currently holding and looking relatively nice. So, we just need to continue holding there. Move, tested that 618, pull back down. Have a little look. I've got oil pushing back up slightly. Yeah, ideally we just wanted to stick to this bearish structure here. Okay. Thank you for the likes. Good, 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 good. I'll keep up the continuation. Thanks. Thank you. See if we can. Needs to hold. 618 is really the last point, to be honest. Right, stop loss is at 71.71, right? Let's come right back up. Yeah, that stop loss is set nicely. Okay, we're holding here, nice. Okay, yeah, our stop loss is set nicely. We'll just keep at 71.71 still. We'll see whether we can break through this low now. You right, Casey? How you doing? Welcome back, by the way. Much appreciated. Currently in on a short on oil. And we're in short on Australian dollar, US dollar. It's currently continuing to hold, seeing a little bit more bearish price action, holding this area here where we got nice concentration of structure, right? Here, retested that 618. Now we got a lower high potentially. I'll wait 2 minutes roughly for the close, and hopefully we can get a nice trickle down, break through that low there. Be very, 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 very nice. So that's what we're in currently. Okay. If you've got any shouts, let me know. I can take a look at it. But yeah, so far so good. Stop loss 71.71. Australian dollar coming down. Pretty hectic London Open. Lots of movement in the market. This is continuing to come down. Lovely, lovely, lovely. See if we can get that move. Let's go. Alright, 35 seconds. Come down very nicely on that Australian dollar now. Very, very nice. Yeah, we continue to hold on this bad boy. A little bit of a range. Nothing too hectic. It's a nice retest, 1-2 test. Previous structure. Just need to watch it. Just long. Okay, got this structure here. Alright. Still looks good. Australian dollar really making a move now. Exactly what we want to see was a nice test of that level. This still looks good on the 15-minute. If we can make a break, test that trend line again, cash in those profits. Finding a little bit of support here. So far, so good. What's crypto doing? Yeah, crypto is just a bit messed up. Right, so about what 42 minutes from that New York opening bell. Things are going to start ramping up nicely. Hopefully we can get this. Bam. It's very nice structure. Right, anyway, I'm going to bring this in. This needs to be brought in, right? Where should I get it? Da, 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 da. Right, 0.665. Beautiful. Let's see if we can hold. This is a nice area to hold, similar to what oil done. Just here. Then we can bring that stop loss back in. Still building on some nice structure here, so we'll keep that stop loss at 71.71 still. It's just so far so good. Those that are just joining us, welcome by the way. Feel free to message us in the chat section with any TA that you want us to go over, or any questions that you may have. More than happy to answer them. Those that are giving us the follow and a like on the stream, very much appreciated too. Currently cashing in, okay. Let's see what we can get here as a nice test. Here we go. All we need now is a nice break of this kind of area here, right, where we've been holding. If we can get back down beneath it, you're looking good. But structure looking pretty sweet. I think it is worthwhile bringing this in. I'm just going to play it down to either one of these areas here. Just get that breach, come down, push back up. We got oil pushing. Okay. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Need to hold this area.
Speaker of House beginning his morning
Those are just joining us. Stop loss at 71.71. It's in profit. So worst case scenario, we make some money. See whether we can continue holding that area. Keep an eye on this. So far, so good. Okay. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes, guys. Very much appreciated. Let's see what we can get. Five minutes left on the 15. Yeah. That hourly volume isn't the most ideal. Okay. Okay. This is nice. This is what we want to see. It's looking good still. See if we can make that breach. See if we can break. Not too far off. Little mini range. Bear structuring. So let's see if we can break down. Slightly struggling. See if we can get a top being built here. Bam, bam. Break, retest, and all the way down. Thank you, Richard. Da, 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 da. Got a little bit of movement on Australian dollar. Nice top forming. Oil's testing that resistance again. Just gotta be patient, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that stop loss is nicely set. Okay, okay, we're out. Yeah, we're out, guys. We've taken some profit there. Back up it goes. It's a small win, but a win is a win. A nice little top here. Alright. Yeah, I don't like that now. Gold doesn't look too bad. We've got that test. So it's just ranging at the moment. Got a little bit of sell side coming in here, which is nice. Get rid of that. Make me quick push. Make that stronger move towards that structure again. It's going to push a little bit higher by the looks of it. See whether we can get something a little bit higher. That'll be nice. A bit of structure there. What else have we got? Let's have a little scout through. Euro pound saying it's not too bad. It's looking pretty sweet. does look pretty good. Okay. Alright, lower time frame structure. Now we're looking to break just here. Okay. Got nice structure there. We could potentially see along if we can get past this area here. We've gone and tested this area, support breakout, retested as resistance, so I mean we could very much still come back down towards this area. That's probably the most ideal entry. If it breaks through, closes above, could get on potential move back up. If not, probably looking somewhere around this region here for a test. Building up on another little top. So far it's not too bad. It's just a bit of a move. Volume's starting to pick up here. Okay. Looking a bit better now. Came and retested once, twice, 3 times. Looking pretty sweet. Here goes gold. Sorry, euro, pound, not gold. See whether we can get back. I've got about 7 minutes left on that candle. So I'm gonna look up crypto. See what's happening. Not expecting insane movement. Yeah, back down we go. Okay. It's just structuring up. It really is. You got that range, tighter range. Got that trend line playing, so we're back at it. Let me just do we came and retested that support, so resistance broke out, support. So I mean we could very much come down, test, continue with that trend line, and then break back up, or we just break straight down, move to that next area, 26,200. Double Beats. Hey, I've been looking to find one that do live trades. Do you talk to people in the comments? Yeah, talk here, mate. Feel free to message me. Sorry, I'm also live on TradingView, so normally there's a few more members that join via TradingView. So the comment section is a little bit more active there. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. Send us a message. If you've got any questions, feel free. I'm more than happy to touch base with you, mate. Alright, let's go back. Oil straight back up. We got gold still holding. We'll get some moves in about 20 minutes. Opening bell from New York. So yeah, we should see a little bit more movement coming into play. Copper down 1%, natural gas down 3.5%. FTV Goblin, how you doing, my man? Found you on TradingView, beautiful. Yeah, glad you found me, mate. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well as well. You know the score. Feel free to ask me anything in that chat section. I'm more than happy to touch base with you. Euro USD, yeah, of course I can, mate. No problem. The FX space, I mean, this morning London trading session has been active and it has followed through. Euro USD, there we go. Seems bearish. I mean, yeah, just from pulling up instantly here on the daily, it doesn't look great. We are at this area here of previous structure, right? Resistance twice. Again, breakout, retested as support, and now we're retesting, and that's that 100 moving average on the daily. So the good thing, I mean, you'll see it better here on the 4 hour. It's coming in and holding in that previous structure, right? So it's a bit tight, but got here, broke out, retested, broke out through that area there, and now we've come back up, double bottom, and we're holding. So I mean, we can push up a little bit higher. Ideally, we want to stay here, but we can push back to this structure here. It won't make it. It won't be as ideal, but we're currently holding this top. Ideally, what we want to see is where is it? A break through this area here. Let me have a look on the hourly. It'll be a little bit nicer to see. Yeah, so we got test, test, test. We want to break through this area and continue down through here. So yeah, hopefully we break through, retest, hold, break through again, and start to come back down to this area here. So for now, it's just, I mean, it depends on how you like to trade. If you're a little bit more impulsive, you can take that short. Either move it there or move it above this level here and just play it all the way down. Me personally, I'd like to, ideally, especially with this structure here, I just want to wait a little bit more. I want it to come down here and breach through this area. So yeah, I mean, Does look bearish. It's holding structure. It's tested one, two, three times, and we're holding, moving back down. Just need to ideally get past 1.08. If that manages to do so, then yeah. Great analysis. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you for joining me. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. But yeah, that's on the hour. I mean, it looks nice on the hour. Double top here on the 15. Kind of we're breaching through. But yeah, that 1.08, just this area just here. We need to get below it. Get down to this point. Probably see a rebound, retest. That's your entry if we get a nice retest from that area. To go short, continue back down. But yeah, we're short here on Australian dollar, US dollar. It's very similar structure almost. It's holding that area. So it's retested there, that 4-hour resistance. And we're just holding currently. So 15 minutes until the opening bell, should get some movement. And hopefully, bam, we come down either to this area here or this area. We need to breach through here. So that was the trade that we took this morning. So we're just currently holding or continuing to hold right now. Thank you very much for the likes and follows as well. Very much appreciated. See what we can get. We tried to get in on that. Well, we got in on a short on oil. Just pull back up. How many years you've been trading? A very long time. Yeah, it's starting to push towards the 10 years. I'm feeling old. But yeah, a long time, mate. It's been a long journey, but we're here finally. This is starting to look good now. You also got a little bit of a trend line that you can play. See, if we get past down here, we've broken through trend line, then we start to look a lot more bearish. And then you can start looking at kind of that range playing out. So you can play it all the way just down here, back to that structure. Got a little bit of liquidity being held there, so looking good. We are looking good. How old were you when you started? Started when I was 17. Pretty young, stuck through it when I was at uni. And then, yeah, just continued. And I'll do it full time. So I just lose a few 500s. Trading, I feel like giving up. Yeah, bro, I honestly, I know the feeling. It's not great. You just got to stick at it like anything else. You make mistakes. Okay, you get knocked down. You got to pick yourself back up and push through it. Things will get better. You just got to make sure that you're learning from your mistakes. Okay. You got to take accountability for it. Don't blame anyone else but yourself. And just keep on learning. The hardest thing about trading, right, is kind of one, completely understanding yourself and how the psychology of trading works. Okay, that's the hardest part to get through, right? You need to start kind of noticing trends, negative trends, positive trends, what days you kind of trade best on. You just got to keep an account of everything, okay? And as you kind of go day by day, put trades on, different markets, different market situations, different mind frames, different positions, like where you are financially, where you are, and what you're doing in your life. You'll start to notice trends, right? And that's where you can notice your downfalls and your positives, and then you can apply that to the market and understand, okay, where do you thrive in, where do you don't. Yeah, and that's essentially where things just switch up and you start making gains. Don't concentrate on the dollar value in terms of profit. Okay, just concentrate on being a good trader. But yeah, keep your head up, bring yourself back up, come back again. And if you feel like you need to take a little bit of break, you need to take a little bit of a break. Okay, if it's a large loss, the best thing you can do is to take a seat back. All right, go and cool off, go for a walk, go and distract yourself. Give it a day, give it 2 days, give it a week, whatever it takes for you to then come back. Okay, I feel fresh. I feel like I'm ready to go again. Don't come back to the market with a mentality that shit. I've just lost a whole load of money. I need to make this back, right? Because 9 times out of 10, you are going to just lose even more. Okay, and then that's where you start to be pushed to that absolute brink, um, where you're like, okay, fuck it, this is not for me. Okay, but yeah, getting knocked down it's all part of it. I've been in your position many times. You gotta keep pushing with it. Do you trade news, bro? It depends what news. Okay, normally I don't. Um, Especially lately, the news is just been all over the place because of obviously just the economic situation that we're in globally, especially in the US. Crypto just has been all over the place, especially on news days. So yeah, I've just taken the stance of okay, I'm just letting it do its thing. And a lot of the times, majority of the times, it's best just to not trade news, right? A little bit different with FX, but again, um, unless you got insider information and you know what's coming out, okay, you can only predict, and it's not always going to be accurate, right? And even if you are accurate, doesn't mean that markets are going to react in that situation. A lot there's points that everything goes to plan. You predict the right figure that comes out. Everything else, the markets go the opposite way. It happens. Um, Serge, don't give up, bro. Just take some time and study more and follow this man. More, I promise you will learn a lot more. Thank you. But yeah, I completely agree. Stick at it. Um, Sometimes something that makes you feel a bit better is okay. Let me study the market, okay, and let me learn. That's where you become a little more comfortable in entering trade and understanding what goes on. Because if you don't really have kind of the education behind it and the understanding, okay, this is what went wrong from a technical standpoint. That's where you start blaming external factors. When realistically it's all on you. You have to take accountability. You have to take accountability for it. It's all in chart time. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. And just sticking through it because you have different market cycles, okay, and economic cycles, right, and economic kind of situations and phases that present different market cycles, right, different financial market cycles and environments. Um, yeah, and with that presents different price action, right? So a bull phase will present certain price action, certain structures, certain setups. Compared to a bear market, consolidation also happens. Again, whenever you're, or from an economic standpoint, if you're in a recessionary stage, you get certain price action. Every year, you're not going to get a market that's the same every single year. It always switches up, and you need to be able to adapt to that as well, and switch up. Just bear in mind, there's not one strategy that works, right? And if you're in the game for long enough, okay, you will eventually have more than one strategy that you will apply to different market structures, okay, because you've been in the game that long that you develop in that way. There's some traders that just stick to the one strategy, but they understand it fully. They understand what that strategy what market structure that strategy completely works under. Okay, so they wait for for that market structure to play out. But again, that also kind of limits you as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, put the time in. Okay. Don't rush it. Okay. The the honest, quickest way for you to get successful and make money, okay, is by learning. Okay, that's the quickest way. A lot of people come into trading thinking, "Oh, I'm just with the mindset I'm gonna make money, right?" And they leave out the whole learning part, right? The learning part is the biggest part to it. Okay, a lot of people just rush straight into it, chuck money in, quick time to the markets, lose it, and lose again. They lose again. They lose again. All of that money that you lost initially, you could have put it in educating yourself in the markets, right? Um, so, which trust me, you will end up reaching that point. Okay, it's just whether you lose a whole load of money at the start and then reach it, or you decide to learn from the start and lose a bit of money. Okay, because I mean losses are expected, so you're gonna make some losses here and there, right? But it's the magnitude and the amount of times that you burn your complete account, right? Do I suggest binary options? I wouldn't. Okay, I've not really got that much experience in binary options. I dabbled in it. It's not really a big thing here in the UK and in Europe in general. Binary options and options are more of a US thing. Um, Personally, yeah, I don't mess around with options or trade futures. Um, but yeah, thing is, you got to go and test out different markets, see what works for you, see what interests you. Okay, and if it works for you, stick at it. If it doesn't work for you, try out something else. Right? Naturally, it's what's going to interest you. Right? What keeps you in there is the interest. If you got interest and passion, essentially, that's what's going to enable you to get through the losses and get through the lows. But yeah, in terms of binary options, I dabbled a little bit into it. I don't really like it personally. Um, so yeah, but some people love it and it works for them. What we got? Okay, we're coming down to that trend line nicely. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking. If we can get through this level. Okay, we've got 3 minutes till market open. So we should start to see a little bit of ramping up. This looks good as well. One, two, three, four tests holding. So see what you can get. Let's see. By the way, guys, really appreciate all the likes and follows. Very much appreciated. Um, that's exactly what we need is a bit of support. Looking good, guys. We are looking good. Let me have a little look at crypto. Again, guys, do apologise for those that obviously mainly trade crypto and that are with us. Um, Structure just it's holding, it's waiting. So we just gotta let it do its thing. The weekend was a bit promising. We saw a nice structure being pushed here. It was a nice structure. It closed above that point. Okay, it just moved straight back down. But we're still ranging. Some of these altcoins are going to continue to push up as long as we continue here. Now, if we make this move back down here, I'll see a little bit of blood. I'm not expecting huge amounts. Um, so we'll see how things kind of play out. There's a lot looming over crypto at the moment, especially with the US economy and the whole situation with the default on its debt, which is a really big problem. Either way, or either kind of the solution that comes out or the solutions on the table, it's not really good news. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if we end the month on the whole market being red. Um, but we could see a little bit of a push up, entice a little bit more bulls, and then make the huge breakout. Um, June is the deadline for that default kind of solution. Though we shall see. We shall see. It's just crypto lately. Just I mean, the past couple of weeks just hasn't been the best. FX has been popping. Commodities have been popping. I mean, gold has made some huge moves off them highs. Huge moves. Lots and lots of profits to be made. So we tested that area for resistance, nice. We're currently still ranging. It does look quite nice for a potential short here. Probably just have it top there and see whether we can break through this area. Come back down towards that trend line. Got some nice little structure just here. See here. So for those that are quite new to trading, okay, so whenever you have structure here and you have like your tops and bottoms, you get this structure. It's a W formation. You break through. A lot of the time you come and revisit. So when you learn support and resistance, you learn old support turns into new resistance, old resistance turns into new support. So it naturally comes and retests it. So could find it here. We could find it here. There's your liquidity just down here at this structure. Got that natural trend line there as well. So looks pretty sweet. We could potentially get in. I'm short here. I think we might take a short here. To be fair, just need to be careful of a retest. So, are you still holding that gold short from earlier today? 385. Alright, we're gonna take a short here and see what we can get. Needs to hold this area. Now, got a nice bearish structure. You just need to be careful of it coming down here and then rebounding heavily back up to that area. So as soon as we come down here, we're going to move it to break even just because there is a decent amount of risk in terms of rebounding from this structure, this previous structure here. Okay, this is looking pretty nice as long as we can continue to hold and make that breach. Holding gold, but TP1 1966. So you're down here at this structure, right? Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, there isn't much going on there. structure is up here, really. If we come down to 1966, quite likely, I mean, to continue coming down to this structure. Bro, what broker do you use to trade? I'll message you. Bear with me. I'll send it to you. Where is it? Bear with me. I'll get to you now. Edit. I'll drop you a message, Goblin. Right, everything's moving right back up now. Yeah, it's a bit too much for my liking there. Yeah, I'm gonna close that. What's happening with gold? Okay, gold's still looking pretty sweet. It's a bit too much of a strong rebound. Just back up to this area now. What's happened with a bit of a crazy move? Still quite like this. Looking pretty sweet still. What a bounce. You're not holding in more, but you're looking for a re-entry. Yeah. Remember you held it till TP. It literally hit TP perfectly, didn't it? Yeah, very nice trade. Very very nice trade. Okay. We're gonna keep that stop loss at that point. If it breaches through there, then we'll get out. It's a relatively tight stop. It's not really the most ideal structure. However, it has cut back up to this liquidity area here. So it has literally just come right back up to the structure. It's a bit too much buy side. Gold and silver moving, BTC and ETH moving. Alright, let's have a look. Okay. Let's tap for liquidity, tap that trend line. Very nice. Like it. I'll have a look. Yeah, gold, we've taken a short on gold, so BTC. Okay, we're making a move back up, right? Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to see. It's holding that trend line, so now we're making a nice move up. Um, just having a look. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good to go back up now, guys. Literally just have it right there. Just play it. At the moment, just playing that structure nice and short and sweet. Lately, it's we've not been really getting huge breaks. Um, but let's take a long here. Um, um, well, I'm gonna have two TPs here. I'm gonna have 27,470, and let's chase 28k. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, we're holding. Yeah. Here we go. Here goes Bitcoin. Check on Discord. I'll show you how it went with my god. Yeah, I'll have a little look. I'll have a little look now. Um, Beautiful. Yeah, that CP on that short literally just tapped it, didn't it? Perfect. Yeah, very nice scalping. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. This is gonna break, isn't it? Let's get it. Gotta love the mornings when you first start trades, walk right into profit. Yeah, 100%. Those days are great. Um, yeah, whenever you start off the day like that. been a little bit of a mixed emotion morning. Some wins, some losses. It was a decent amount of movement. The only thing, a lot of the movement happens 6 a.m. here. And then just kind of slowed down. And this is a nice test. Making that pullback. Just all over the place. Especially a Monday, yeah, 100%. Especially a Monday. Mondays are always really awkward. Just because markets are starting to ramp up, so a lot of the time it's just up and down all over the place. There isn't that great of structure. But this morning, like I said, this morning it's been a decent amount of movement in the market this morning. A lot of, especially in the FX, there's been a decent amount of movement. But I've been up since 3 a.m. One of those. Where you located? What was I looking at? Sorry. Gold's pushing back up, isn't it? Yeah, it just needs to be a little bit cautious, yeah. Still see whether we can hold this area. If not, we'll be pushing right back up to about 19. We're pushing back up to the structure here about 1982, 1983. Just need to hold. Yeah, Bitcoin looks like it's going to nicely ramp up. Get off that. Yeah, gold looks like to be squeezing. Yeah, let it do its thing. Just if it holds here, 1978, there's a little bit of liquidity to be held there, so let it do its thing. Test, test. It's not looking too bad. Let it do its thing. This, on the other hand, we're getting a little bit of a top, which is nice. A little bit of an increase in volume. So far, so good. I'm sure I'd come down. Come on. Give me something to play around with here. Thank you for the likes and thank you for the follows as well. Very much appreciated. Anyone that's just joining us for the first time, feel free to message us in the chat. More than happy to talk, answer your questions. Let's see if we can hold. If not, we're just going to get out. We can't share our charts here. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's trading view. Trading view is very, very restrictive. I
I'm very restricted in terms of what I can even say on here, otherwise I'll get banned. But yeah, uh, yeah, again, very restrictive. Um, but as mentioned before, we're getting a market update out later on this evening. But we don't post market updates here on TradingView. We only go live here and there, okay, but we are live every day. So bear that in mind. Okay, we got some decent move. A little bit of movement, yeah. Yeah, you're correct, Tommy. WTI 69. We did try and get in on. Yeah, so that's where we had our. Let me just get the target up. What did we have? We had our TP a little bit low. Okay, things have come down. Pushed all the way up to come right back down now. Very, very, very all over the place. 69, potentially. I mean, that's a strong test from that level. So, I mean, if we breach through this area here, it's a nice top and we tap for liquidity again. Now 7 minutes left on the hourly candle, so we'll see how it closes. But I mean, we could breach 69. I wanna go down to 69, probably around 70, maybe between 69.8, 69.4. I mean, it's got that structure to get through, right? So 1, 2, and then we're down to that bottom. 69. It's a little bit of structure to go off, but yeah, I'll probably be looking around 69.5 if it comes down that low. Yeah, it's also just building up on structure here. I mean, we pulled down here. That's where we got in on the short, and it just stopped. And I mean, look at that move right back up past liquidity, tap that area, and straight back down. So it's a little bit all over the place. I mean, this is a nice reaction now from sellers. Tap that right back down. 70, yeah, 70, around 70 is looking pretty sweet. Around that mark would be quite a nice area to look for things to come down, but again, it really does need to close bearish on the hour. So at the moment we're just tapping liquidity and moving straight back up. So probably just continue seeing a bit of choppiness. But yeah, 70, yeah, around that area. 70.3 would be a nice bottom. Got a nice amount of structure to go off here as well. Yeah, so I'll probably go 70.3. See if we manage to get through this area here. Okay. Gold's moving down a lot. Check US dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, let's do it. Is it USD JPY? There we go. Absolutely flying, that's what it's doing. Coming up to resistance here. Well, we're in resistance. Hourly resistance anyway. Very nice test. Yeah. Some structure just here. And then you got your top right here. This is a nice test, so we could probably see it move into this area here maybe. Very nice test. Very strong. Yeah. Could push towards 39.5 maybe. See how the hourly is looking. Pretty strong as well. Close above here takes you straight to this next zone. Pretty sweet. You just gotta be careful of it, not breaching, tapping and rejecting, and then actually coming back down to this area. But I mean, it's looking pretty sweet. Just need that close above that point. It's a strong move back down to the downside here. Strong move. When we finally get that break, that's the question. Dollars need to tank. Yeah. Thing is, the dollar is just looking very strong. It's continue. Oh, there's a lot of get rid of all of this. And I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, setting that bottom on the hourly as well. So I really wouldn't be surprised if we make a strong move back up. What's happening with Bitcoin? Very important. Okay, Bitcoin is still doing its thing. DXY, yeah, DXY is still looking strong, guys. Let's come back to that point. 1, 2, 3 tests. I wouldn't be surprised if we make that next leg higher, or at the very least back to this previous top here. Yeah, we're at this area here, previous structure, right? Support, breakout, retested, and we've actually breached through it. But yeah, shares that we maybe stick through here, maybe even come down to 0.25 and then start to accumulate again to make that move up higher. Now, in terms of this week, we got Janet Yellen speaking, we got Andrew Bailey speaking, we got PCE prices on Friday, which is the big news this week, really. Tomorrow we get some data tomorrow, to be fair. EU data, US building permits, PMIs, home sales. Wednesday again we get some more. We get an FOMC speech as well. Yeah, Thursday is quite big. US jobless claims, US GDP, Fed balance sheet. Yeah, it's a pretty big week. Got a decent amount of data to come out. Come on. What was it? BTC rejected of upward trends. I mean, BTC looks pretty strong. Obviously, we got that wider range here, right? And we got the ascending trend line, which came down and tested this area of support. It's pretty strong area of support here with tap for liquidity. We moved back up, came back down, and actually created a high low. So this is quite a nice structure to go off. So we should see a nice move. Now it could be the case that we stall here, or we push up towards 27,500, which is the top of the range that we're currently moving within. But as you can see, this is the range that we're in. Nice structure on the lower time frame, so we'll see how things kind of react here. If they still look strong, easily move 27, just below 27,500. Gold's making a nice move now. Let me just get up and down we go. See whether we can just come like that. Stalling. And again, as mentioned, this is the area that we need to be careful of a rebound. Right, I'm going to move my stop loss here on gold to break even. We could get a very strong reaction. So just to be on the safe side here. Gold down. Yeah, let's see. Come on. Looking good. Money's being made. Alright, so gold's coming to that area. Okay, so just be careful. I mean, if you're in on this trade, just be careful of a strong rebound. Yeah. We're at break even now, so there's no risk. But we'll see whether we can make that break. Oh, let's get that back on. See if we can breach here on Australian dollar. Continues with this trend. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. yeah, just struggling. I'm getting out here. Just let it do its thing now. Still not sinking. Yeah, Bitcoin's building on a little bit of the top here on the low time frame as well. We've got that trend line there, which is thing is, I mean, we're very much compressing now. This was a very nice move, nice buy side that came in on there, so just gotta let it do its thing, yeah. Tight stop, just gotta let it continue building, but this is very nice structure, yeah, this move, yeah, so come down, retest support, and go and attempt to actually breach through here. That's what we're looking at. And this is just all over the place. Okay. Right, that's going to be it from us. Okay, we're going to leave it there. We'll continue keeping an eye on things for you. Obviously, those that are with us will keep you updated. But yeah, everyone that joined, thank you very much for joining. It's always a pleasure. I'll be live again tomorrow morning, so I'll see you then. If not, then enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, thank you very much. Cheers, guys.